question with him. Why do y'all love touching kids? Because you guys actually make over, I think over 54%, almost 60% of the people that touch kids. Per capita doesn't actually mean shit, because I'm actually the one going to school for this.
Well, actually it does, because there's more white people in the country, so the nominal number would be higher. But when you look at per capita, it's actually black people who committed at a higher rate. So, I mean, I know
actually, that's false.
Actually, that's true.
It's false. Did you look it up, or are you relying on what you're told from right now?
I know math is also hard for you guys as well. But.
So, bad brother, what does per capita even mean?
So per capita is at the rate adjusted to the population amount, so it compares.
No. How do you do per capita, math-wise?
What, you want me to go through the math equations?
Yes.
So
without looking it up, how do you do per capita?
So you take you compare two populations and you adjust them for the amount, basically, so they're at the same nominal rate, and then that will give you the percentage rate. That will show the adjusted statistics, so it shows which group commits something at a higher rate based on the amount of people.
No, that's actually wrong. So you don't even know how to do the math of per capita.
No, I know this is difficult.
It's 1 in 1,000. It's that simple.
Oh yeah, I mean, I explained how you take that and then morph it, but sure, I know simplicity is better for you guys, so if that helps you, that's.
No, because you falsified how you do the math, and you tried to do a word salad because you don't even know how to do the math. It's just simple. It's 1 in 1,000. Also, because of that, per capita does not mean shit, because correlation does not always equal causation. So at the end of the day, why do you guys love touching kids? Can you not answer that question?
That has nothing to do with per capita. What are you talking about?
Yes, it does. Why do y'all love touching kids?
I'm not correlating or causating anything. I'm comparing two sets of numbers.
It's 1 in 1,000. That's how you do per capita. Also, why do y'all love touching kids?
I just explained to you. You guys do it at a twice higher rate, so
No, you did not
that's
answer
actually
the question.
not true.
It's actually true, but again, math and statistics are hard for you, so.
No, math and statistics are not hard for me because I actually go to school for this. Why do y'all love touching kids?
Yeah, I know, and it's not showing. It's not showing. You must go to a grade school.
If you can't answer my question, I'll just drop you. But, I mean, why do y'all love touching kids? Because, as an example, if you go to school for it, they'll literally tell you correlation does not always equal causation. So per capita does not mean shit when we're talking about statistics, especially based upon race. But at the end of the day, white men especially make up the majority of people that actually get arrested and on the serial schmexer offender list. So why y'all love touching kids?
Black people do it at a higher rate. So again,
no, sir, you're just justifying it. Why do y'all love touching kids? Also, as well as we've been seeing too, in red states, they've been trying to make the age of consent lower, especially the age that children can get married. Why do y'all love touching kids?
Yeah, I mean, again, you just don't understand statistics, so it's like I can't argue with someone who can't realize.
Why are you trying to justify it? Why do you guys like touching kids? Do you like touching kids bad?
Of course not. Unless my nephew
then why are you justifying it? Then why are you justifying it, bad? Why do you love touching kids?
I'm not justifying anything. Again, I guess you don't know what justification means. But again, I'm explaining to you that
I think we have a kid toucher on the panel, guys.
You haven't done introductions, so we don't know who we
can't even make an argument without throwing out, accusations and.
We've talked to Bad before. He voted for Trump.
Oh, of course he did.
Also, on top of it,
you're breaking up, Emperor.
While he's been up here,
you're breaking up, Emperor.
I think he's a kid toucher because statistically he's more likely to be one. And what grown man has a cartoon character as a profile picture?
Now, so we did the per capita adjustment, so again, you're twice as likely to touch kids than I am, by the way.
Actually, no, because I already said per capita does not mean shit, and anybody that actually goes to school for it or have went to school for it can actually tell you. Like I said, correlation does not equal causation. But like I said, men love touching kids.
You don't have an argument. What do you call it?
You're justifying it. Why do you?
Okay,
why
I have
men
a question.
love
You don't know what
touching kids?
justification means.
Hey, kid toucher. What about your pets? Y'all love touching pets too. Y'all make up 84% of that.
There was actually a Republican state that actually tried to make it legal at one point. As of more recently, I think it was this year or last year. I think that was also Oklahoma. Can
Well,
correct
why
me
do
if I'm wrong.
leftists not like deporting kid touchers? I mean, we just saw in Minnesota, right? Luckily, Rubio deported the guy, but they pardoned someone to prevent him from being deported because he was a kid toucher and went to jail for 10 years.
Actually,
so why do leftists
so
not
the
want to
victim
deport kid
actually,
touchers? That's what I
the
want to
victim
know.
actually testified and said that they wanted him to be pardoned. But again, like I said, why do white men love touching kids?
Why do leftists love excusing kid touchers?
The victim actually advocated for him. Why do white men love touching kids?
Again, black people do it at twice the rate.
Answer the
See, that is
question.
false. Like I said, answer the question. Why do white men love touching kids?
I can't answer the question because it's false.
It's not. Like I said, the same table graph that you guys love to say and propagate, especially about black people and black violence and black on black crime. It shows in that same table that white men actually make up a majority of the kid touchers. Why do y'all like touching kids?
Again, I know it's difficult for someone like you to understand per capita and what that means. And
Go ahead and pull up the chart.
Per capita doesn't mean
chart.
shit.
Show the source.
Bad.
Yeah,
Why do white
nobody
men love
cares.
touching kids?
Yeah, nobody cares about your white supremacy ideology per capita.
Yeah, the white supremacy of math. Yeah.
No, you're just dumb. That's what it is. You can't even. Can you not come to a total
I know
number?
math is white supremacy. Speaking proper English is white supremacy. Yeah, it's all white supremacy, guys. Reading is
Blah,
white.
blah, 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 blah. Why do white men love touching kids?
I just want him to bring
So
a
now
source.
you're doing the looping. Now you're doing the looping where you guys don't know what to say and you just say the same thing over and over.
No, because you're not
that's what
answering
you've been
me. And
doing.
hold on, guys. I got this. Because I'm going to be very honest. I'm not really taking this field white seriously. But so, like I already said, for per capita, correlation does not always equal causation. That's also why, as a forensic psychology student, they are taught that especially per capita does not mean shit. So, if you can answer my question, why are white men majority of the schmexer offenders?
So why don't you explain what correlation equals causation means? Does it equal causation means? Because I don't think you know what it means. So why don't you explain that for the audience? Because it seems you have no idea what you're talking about.
No, actually, I do know what I'm talking about. So correlation not equal causation means that just because
Correlation again. I know English is difficult.
Corey, don't even feed into his bullshit.
Hold on, living. I got this. Can there?
Guys,
Somebody
we
please
should
call
all
me,
let's
please?
let's all just mute up until he brings the source. Let's do it.
Yeah, please. Yeah, if everybody can let me handle this, please, because I really got it. Like I said, correlation not equal causation basically means just because a good percentage of black or is correlation. But
No,
anyways,
it's correlation and correlation.
but
That's like
someone took him down. Anyways, I
Wasn't
think
me.
that was Foodbug.
Could have been.
But anyways, it is also causation. You can pronounce it two different ways. That's how the English language actually works. That's why we say tomato, tomato, potato, potato, aluminum, aluminum. Also, I'm from Louisiana. We say correlation here.
Hold on, princess. For me and Foodbug and all of us, the rest of us mods, correlate these nuts.
Can't stand you.
But
But
I'm just like, damn, he couldn't even answer my question.
Here's the thing. To answer his question, to throw this out here about the per capita situation, it's a horrible statistic to use. It doesn't hold weight.
Also, polarization is
who
literally a
actually
word. That is so. I'm so confused. Did he not know that polarization is a word?
So we have Mace and Rafa. I know Rafa has gotten kind of involved in the conversation already, but if we could just do our introductions, I guess starting with Mace, if we get your age, state, who you voted for.
Mace from yesterday, Ace, the dude with the fake muscles.
Ultimate, behave.
If you want me to turn my camera on.
Maceo.
Yeah, I mean, you guys still can't pronounce it.
Maceo.
Okay, that's fine. You failed kindergarten.
Is it not Maceo?
ACO.
Guys, I said behave. We need to have a panel. Come on.
I am behaving. I'm trying to get the correct pronunciation of his name. Is it
Just say
not
Mace.
Maceo or Maceo?
Mace.
Which one
Just say
is it?
Mace. Mace is fine. Mace will suffice.
Maceo.
There's no R. Mace will suffice.
I didn't put an R there. Maceo. Not.
There's no S either.
Did you hear an R there?
There's no S either.
Well, how the fuck do you say it then?
The C can be pronounced as an S or.
So they're gonna argue for another 10 minutes about how to pronounce my name, or.
For now that don't know the English language, it's so weird.
Over 50 black, Arizona and Michigan. Jill Stein.
Thank you. And Rafa, if we can get your age, state, and who you voted for.
Yeah, I'm 45. I voted for Madam Harris, and I'm from Texas.
Thank you. Mace, did you want to kick us off with your thoughts on the prompt?
Yeah, I'd like to know the purpose of the question, because if you're in a space where black people are attacked with anti-black sentiments to protect a white woman, why are people in that space asking why white people are entitled when they're literally the people that entitle white people in the first place? So they can't have that much of an issue with white entitlement unless their white entitlement issues are directly correlated to what political party the white person is in. Because they seem to have a problem with MAGA, but they don't have a problem with racist liberals.
Is this dude like the second coming of Malcolm X or something?
I mean, y'all were the ones that called black people nappy and Shaniqua and all of this shit to protect a white woman. So again, what's the point?
Shut your ass up. Hey, are you gonna bring that bullshit up again?
I have no control. We've got Ultimate and Bug here. I'm gonna mute up and let them handle
Yeah,
it.
let the coons take over.
Go ahead, Fuba. Go ahead.
Let the coons take over.
Hush for 2 seconds. I'm gonna say it, okay? Phonetically looking at your name. Say. Oh, shut up.
Retard.
All right. This is. Sure, that's fantastic. That's all the best you got. Because, see, you didn't come here for a conversation. You came here to be a disruptor across the whole entire fucking board. Because you did it at the beginning of this week. Now, you want to have a conversation, act like you got some common sense where you can go ahead and drop it down in our fucking life. Because we're not dealing with that bullshit. Okay? I can't stand you want to be pro-black individuals who can't sit up here to have a fucking conversation. You want to come up here and wave your fucking finger in our goddamn face like we're doing, like you're hurting you. You have an issue, you know you can always scroll on, right? It's a free fucking app. You can just move on with your life. You don't have to bring your ass in here and make such a fucking rock. And make it in. Just move the fuck on.
Yeah, I'm having the conversation. So again, of course white people would feel entitled when they have so many black people running to their defense against other black people. Would feel entitled when they have so many black people running to their defense against.
Get the fuck out of here. Get your
God damn it! I wanted to do it. I had my finger on the trigger.
No, because his ass, if he stays up here longer, he's gonna bring the rest of his little wannabe fucking Black Panthers individuals in this live and try and take Test Girl shit down. I'm not playing these fucking games with them.
Here's the thing.
He can bring up to Nene again.
Do it. I wanted to drop him.
Here's the thing, Bug. Here's the thing. I got a question. Right? Here's my question. He's talking about protecting white women, voting in an aspect, or protecting white liberals, X, Y, and Z. Did he not vote for Jill Stein and not the black woman?
Yes, he did. He did.
Oh, okay. What the fuck is he talking about?
I asked him that last time.
Let's move on. He has no leg to stand on in this conversation. It's like sitting here trying.
That's the hypocrisy about
him arguing this conversation is like a leaf trying to argue why the wind pushed it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. He's a moron. Why are we wasting our time with him? He's trying to pretend to be this quote unquote black person, pro black person, but yet voted for Jill Stein, who didn't support Black Lives Matter, who would have kept pat about things like the greenery laws in the country because of the fact that those actually have an adverse effect against black people, despite the fact that white and black people use it at the same rate. She didn't have any policies that would help out black school children or prevented black school children from being suspended or expelled at a higher rate through the Department of Education. So he is not even sitting here talking, being a pro-black man in himself. On top of which, again, Jill Stein is white. Why are we talking to him? Let's move along. He's stupid. That's like sitting here trying to argue with a. Are you going to argue with a slug? Bug, are you going to argue with a slug?
Hell no, I ain't ever goddamn slug. I'm still
I told
arguing
you
with
that's why
him.
his muscles are fake.
Or at least
I told him that's why his muscles are fake.
Guys, we do have a new panelist.
Oh, Law. Hey, say what you voted for.
I